chapter is 18th from this book.
तो तब
13
अपने पिताजी को भी
months in
पूछा माता को भी
Himalayas by Om Swamiji.
उन्होंने भी
So
बिल्कुल
the name is Storm Before the Calm.
तो मैंने उसका
11
नौकरी मशकू
May 2011. By the time I resumed my meditation in the evening, I was famished beyond bear. Today was day 127 of my main sadhana, and it had been more than 28 84 hours since I last ate anything. It was a wonder that I had not collapsed already, not because it was not possible to remain hungry. After all, millions of people in India survive on just water during Navratri, and I would not gone even 4 days thus far. So no, it was not the fact that I had not eaten, but more so that I was maintaining my concentration day in day out while malnourished. The act of maintaining supreme one-pointed concentration consumes a lot of energy. Further, after the vision of the Divine Mother on 13th February, my meditation had really intensified. My brain, however, was running on an empty tank. It could stutter, sputter, and shut down any moment. Should that happen, only I knew how it would shatter me. The thought of compromising my sadhana on account of unavailability of food would be the most ridiculous conclusion to my lifelong dream. Anyway, I had been careful to not drink water in the afternoon that day, no matter how thirsty I was. The last thing I wanted was to get up in the middle of my meditation to pee. I was diligently chanting the Panchadasi mantra of Sri Vidya as my mind waltzed in a sublime rhythm. Swamiji chanted this Panchadasi mantra, paying meticulous attention to every single letter, every tiny sound of the mantra. Each repetition was a call to the Divine Mother. I was no longer pestering her to show me her form again. Instead, I was simply honoring my sankalpa of completing 150 days of japa with every pore of my existence. I was trying to fill every moment of my waking time with nothing but the divine chant. In between these chants, occasionally my mind would send a signal that my body was exhausted and running low on fuel. My reserve was long spent. Imagine you are starving, malnourished, and deprived of sleep, and yet you are tied to a moving treadmill. You cannot run and you have no energy, but if you got off, years of effort would go waste, or worse, you would die. You would probably keep running somehow. Your body may be severely dehydrated and flaccid, and your legs limp. But you do not want to die, so you keep running. This was the condition of my mind. I was riding a tiger. I could not dismount. At times, my mind enticed me to just stop the japa and get some sleep. Your sadhana is done. Why this torture? Just stop and give yourself a break. Don't be a fool. I reminded myself that in a few hours it would be 4:30 a.m. and I could go and eat something thereafter. I would then ignore my mind and refuse to hold any conversation with it. By now, having put in thousands of hours of meditation, I knew the drill rather well. The mind talks and you ignore. The mind ignores and you focus. The mind focuses and you